Hi. So now let us see our next concept in where clause. So actually, till now we've seen that in the where clause, writing only with one condition. But sometimes we have to go for different conditions actually, and different possibilities will be there. Okay. So sometimes either or condition, or sometimes both the condition. So whenever you have more than one condition and basing on the situation, you are going to have another operators, that is the and operator or operator not operator. So these things, especially and are using for connecting different conditions actually. And of course, and is different, or is also different. Okay, their meanings are different. So let us see. Okay. So that is what actually and or operators are used to filter the records based on more than one condition, especially. So if one condition is there, simply we can write down basing on the previous discussion, last lecture we seen. But when you have more than one condition, we need connectors, that is and or. Okay. So let us see the and operator. So and operator, when the condition, overall condition is going to become true. So we have a condition one and a condition two, and in between you have a operator and. When it is going to return true overall, that particular record is going to return when condition one is true and the condition two is also true. So this part you might have seen in the digital logic or any mathematics. Okay, somewhere you might see, but the same meaning is same. Both the conditions must be true, so that overall condition true, so it will return that particular record. That is what, when it will display a particular record, if all the conditions separated by and are true. Even not only these two conditions, you can have more than this also. All conditions must be true, then only that particular record is going to return or display. So same way, when you are going to display or record, if you use the or operator, at least one actually. So any one of the condition, if it is true, then overall it is true. Or if all conditions are false, then only it is not displaying. At least one condition, if it is true, then entire record, entire condition is true, so that that record is going to display. So that is what simple not operator is what. So simply it is negation, right? If condition is true, so we are going to have a condition. Before that, if I write a not true is actually a false, not false is actually a true. So that means you see the not operator display a record. If the condition is not true, that means if it is false, if the condition is false, then not false is nothing but true. At that time, this record is going to return. That means actual condition must be false, so that overall it will become true. Then it will display the record. So let us write down simple queries so that we will get familiar actually. List the clerks whose salary is greater than 1500. So what is your understanding here? So here you see employee salary must be greater than 1500. Is there any other condition? He specifically mentioned that clerks actually. That means this is one condition and this is another condition. Got it? So that is what, first of all, select command, select. Then we need all columns. So that is why star, and from which table? From EMP. Okay, fine. This is simple. Then where condition part, which rows we need actually. So employee must be a clerk actually. That means job type must be clerk. So that is what, job is equal to clerk. Not only this, his salary must be greater than 1500. So what is the operator you have to use among these three? And actually, whoever clerk, whoever salary 1500, both actually. That is why we are going for the operator and. Then salary column is this one. So sal must be greater than 1500, even not equal to 1500. So that's it. So now if whoever satisfies this condition, both, that you can observe actually. Here job is clerk, fine. Salary is less than 1500. So this record not returning. And so clerk, here you have another clerk. His salary is 1100 only. So he is also not going to return. Clerk 950 only. Clerk 1300 only. So it is not returning actually no records. It will return 0 records. For example, here if you give 1000, what will happen? This record and this record, 2 records it is going to return. So nothing wrong with 1500. The only thing is no output actually. This statement is correct. This query is correct. The only thing is both the conditions, no record is satisfying. But if you write down 1000, then 2 records are satisfying. Clerk and greater than 1000. Clerk greater than 1000. So Adams and Miller satisfying this condition. If it is 1000 actually, especially. Okay. Now let us see another query. So here list all employees who are either manager or working in the department number 10. So how we can write down this? So here if you observe that we need employee details, either he is a manager or working in the department number 10. That means you see or operator, any one actually, need not be both. At least any one of them. So that is what simple. This is simple, right? So select star from EMP. So where what we can write down? So manager. So job type either manager. So job is equal to manager. Or this is important. You see anyone actually, or department number is 10. So DEPT number is 10. Equal to 10. So whoever satisfy any one of this actually. So you can see simply the first record. So the first record, it is not 10 and not manager actually. Next, not manager and not 10. So let us see, these 3 are satisfying. So let us note down here, these 3 are satisfying because manager, and there is no manager further, but this is 10, this is 10. So total here 3, here 2, total 5 records it is written. Is it or not? Because anyone actually, manager or department number 10. But here if you observe one record satisfying both. But that is not a matter. If at least one of them is true, then other not required. And one more thing, if you see, especially this we will use in case of optimization part, you return job equal to manager, department number equal to 10. So if this condition is true, first part if it is true, job is equal to manager, then it is not going to evaluate remaining because the operator is OR. If one of the condition is true, then overall it is true. So it is no meaning that if you evaluate further also. So that is why remaining condition part it is skipping. If first condition is false, then it is going for the other condition. Even here also in case of AND operator, if first condition is false, then overall it is going to treat as a false, because as mentioned that in case of AND operator, all conditions must be true. But if your first condition is false, then there is no meaning of executing remaining actually, because overall it is going to become false. So that is what in case of optimization, these things are going to be useful. And that is why actually job equal to clerk, salary greater than 1500, which you have to write down as a condition 1, which you have to write down as a condition 2, basing on the data you have actually. So those things we will see in a separate lecture actually. So this is just for the information how to use these operators. Okay. And then let us see one more example for not also. So here you can see the list employees who are not managers. So how you can write down for this? So you see by using not operator, let us try to find. So you can see here select store from EMP where so you see if I write job equal to manager, only managers will come, but job should not be manager actually. Then operator not we are using in front of this condition. What is going to happen? For whoever the manager, for them condition is going to become true. So not true is false overall. Whoever not manages, this part, condition part is going to become false. Condition is going to become false. Not false is actually true. So it is true is becoming for whom actually? Whoever not manager. So that is what required, right? So whoever not manager, all those employees details it is going to display. Is it clear? So in this way, in simple manner, we can write down actually. Okay.